whatever you're going to do, whatever you want to make, it does have to start in your mind. You know, you sort of have to have a vision of how do I want this thing to look. You get all this in your head first before you start sketching it out. Once you've got it the way you want to do it, you know, then you sort of have to absorb it into your soul. You know, it has to sort of go down to your heart, you know, and if it doesn't make it that far, it's not going to be any good. It's not going to be what you want. But once it gets there, then you're driven. It's like you can't wait to get out there, you know, and get it going. So once it gets to there, it just comes out of your hands, is what I tell people. You know, so it starts in your head, it goes to your heart, and comes out your hands. Best way to describe it. This is my first masterpiece. Gave it to my grandmother. Not bad for 6 years old, is it? Well, I sort of try to get an idea of what I want to do before I go out there, because it's so easy for me to be pulled from doing one thing and go to something else, because I'll be carving on wax for some jewelry, you know, and I'll say I'm going to focus just on this. Or I've got some waxes that are to be cast in bronze. Everything that you see in wax will be done in bronze, because see, like this little guy here will be poured upside down. Now once it's dried, cool, then I'll take and cut all these little sprues and gates off and get it down to this bronze, and I'll do all the chasing where the sprues and things were. The investment process, the dipping of the ceramic, that's usually about a 3-day job. And then another day I'll say, okay, I've got 10 pieces that I want to chase out and sandblast today. The days that I pour, that's a pretty busy day. Patina day, yeah, I smile at patina day. Because patina usually doesn't last that long. But it's such a satisfying feeling, you know, after a couple hours, you know, you're basically done. I had done pretty well, you know, with the bronze end of it. So a friend of mine is a jeweler here in Paris, and he gave me a little piece of jewelry wax. I made my very first piece, and we just kept on rolling with it, you know, from then on. It's been 5 or 6 years now. It was my wife's fault, you know. She just approached me, and she loves to wear jewelry, so it works out perfect, right? I want it to just take off even more, and it's done really, really well. I want it to be carried in other states, racetracks, jewelry stores, things like that, you know. And I'll put my wife in charge of that.